Hare Krishna. So welcome everyone. So this is the last two classes. I usually spend on revising what we have learned in last 9 or 10 months. It's very good refresh. So we'll try to do first three chapters today, chapter 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll do 4, 5, and 6 next week. It's not from exam perspective, it's more from understanding perspective. Regarding exam, I'll talk about towards the end of today's class and towards the end of next week's class as well. So we'll just start from chapter 1. So I'm not revising this preface introduction. They are the part of exam schedule, so you please read them. But we'll just do this 6 chapters revision. What I've done, I've just opened the MIT guide as well as the verses on this side. So whatever important verses, we'll just go through them and some themes we can look at it. Okay. So first chapter name, anyone remembers the first chapter's name in Sanskrit?
Sananiraksha Yoga.
Thank you, Mataji. Anyone else has any doubt about it? Any other suggestions, Rajesh Prabhu? No suggestions? Okay, anyone else? So first chapter has two names basically.
Is it Arjun Vishad Yoga?
Thank you, Prabhu. Sanjay Vyas Prabhu. Okay. Yeah, so Sand in direction is also correct. Arjun Vishad Yoga is also correct. How they are interlinked? So half of the chapter is related with Sanya Niriksha Yoga, which is observing the armies in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, which is what Prabhupada has written in English. And the second part, Sanya Niriksha, will become Arjun Vishad Yoga. That's the second part, which is what many acharyas have used, and both are correct. We see in a Maichi guide, it says Arjun Vishad Yoga. But you see Prabhupada translation here, observing the armies on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. So they're actually two different names, but they both refer to the same chapter. Chapter 1 has how many verses? Anyone remembers? Not the question for the exam. Okay. Anyone? How many numbers? Kesha Prabhu?
47.
47? This is the number given 46 here. You can see on the MIH guide, this is the last number, 46.
46, okay.
Chapter 2, quickly.
74, I think.
72 or 74? Who can correct me?
72.
72. Thank you very much, Mata. Which is the longest chapter in Bhagavad Gita? Rajesh Prabhu.
18. Oh, sorry.
18. How many? That's fine. How many? Harish Prabhu, how many verses in chapter 18?
76.
No.
78, Prabhu. Yeah.
78, Pakka?
78.
78.
Oh,
Okay. The
78.
second chapter is
78.
the second longest. Chapter 3, quickly. We should know this. As I said, it's not for like exam. We should know all these things.
27.
Chapter 3, no, Mata, 27 is not there. Chapter 5
43.
has 29. Chapter 3. 43 verses. 43. Saruji Veshri Mataji, thank you. For someone else. 4, 42. 5, 29. 6, 47. You should know these things. Chapter first name is this. Second chapter name. Who can tell me second chapter's name? We have discussed all this. Sankhya Yoga. Chapter 3. Simple.
No.
Simple.
Karma Yoga.
Karma Yoga. Thank you.
Dharma Yoga, yeah.
Even kids are saying Karma Yoga. Chapter 4.
Jnana Yoga.
Okay. There's an extensive name as well. Jnana Yoga is also correct.
Jnana Karma Yoga.
Jnana Karma Yoga. And chapter 5 is?
Karma Sannyas Yoga.
Karma Sannyas Yoga. And chapter 6, very simple.
Dhyana Yoga.
Dhyana Yoga, which is English and Sanskrit translation is all same. So we should know these chapters' name because we are going to read the flow. Okay, in first chapter, first part, as I said, refers to Sanya Niriksha Yoga, which is Arjuna is observing the armies in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. So the themes given in MIH guide, and you can see on your left-hand side, introduction, preparation for the wars of 1 to 13. This is all about preparation of the war and how. We'll read the first verse. This is the important one. I'll just take the important verses. Dhritarashtra vacha dharma kshetre kurukshetre samveta yusvah mamakaha pandava shaiva kim akurvat sanjaya, which is the most important word in this verse.
Mamaka Pandavas.
Mamakaha, okay. Why Mamakaha, Prabhu?
He's actually separating with that word his mind. He's not treating Pandu Putras as his own sons.
Okay, anyone else? This is correct, but I want more deeper
Deeper
answers.
answer.
Sorry.
It is showing Dhritarashtra's mindset.
Thank you,
Thank
Veera
you, Veera
Mataji.
Mataji.
Somehow
Somehow
the
voice is echoing.
Hare Krishna.
Sorry, Hare Krishna.
No
No
problem,
problem,
Mata.
Mata.
Dharma Kshetre, this is the most important word in this particular verse. Why? Because this is a Kshetra. Kshetra means khet or a
Place.
san or a place, is place of dharma. Prabhupada writes, where dharma is going to get cultivated. Why this Dharma Kshetra is, Kurukshetra is known as Dharma Kshetra? Anyone remembers this? Why Kurukshetra is known as Dharma Kshetra?
It is referenced in Vedas as well. That's it.
It is written in Vedas. Yes, it is a very pious place. It says, may demigods come and worship in this particular place. That's one reason. More. Maharaj Kuru has done many, many yagyas in this particular place. That's why it's called Kurukshetra. Kuru here refers to a king. So there was a king named Kuru. He has done many, many yagyas in this particular place. And because of yagyas, all the dharma was established there. More.
Parshuram performed tapasya.
Parashuram performed. Thank you, Mataji. After killing all the Kshatriyas 21 times, he came here and he performed his tapasya. Yep. So there are multiple reasons why, and this is why this word Dharma Kshetra is very, very important, because this is a Kshetra of Dharma. Whatever religious principles will be there, they will flourish here, and irreligious principles will go down or they will perish. That's why this bhumi, this place of the battlefield, is extremely important, because Pandavas are pious people, Kauravas are impious people. So Dhritarashtra is a bit apprehensive. In this Dharma Kshetra, when the fight is happening, probability is that dharma will flourish, which means Pandu Putras will flourish, not my sons. And that's why he's asking this question. And as Keshav Prabhuji said, he's using word mamkaha. Anything else which is very important in this verse, which tells a big history besides Dharma Kshetra, Kurukshetra? The last line.
Dhritarashtra is asking this question.
Dhritarashtra is asking, okay, he's curious. There's nothing much there, Prabhu.
No, he's asking like Kim Akurvata, like
Thank you,
what did
Prabhuji.
they do?
Akurvat word is very, very important. Akurvat refers to Akurvat. Many times when A comes, it goes to the past tense. So this has already happened. What does it tell, Harigopal Prabhuji? You're right, Akurvat.
Prabhu, yeah. It was 10th day of the battlefield where Bhishma Pitamaha fell down, like basically got defeated. So then Dhritarashtra, until that point, he was very sure that if until Bhishma is there, they'll win. So because he's gone, he's asking a question: what happened now? Like, tell me what did they decide basically?
Yeah, what's happening there? Please tell me. So he's asking this question when the war has already started, 9 days have already passed. He's worried now. Okay, one more word. Samveta Yutsa. Yutsa means, anyone knows? Yutsa. Yuddha.
Utsuk.
Yutsa means Yuddha. Simple.
Okay.
Desiring to find.
Samveta. Thank you, Mata. Samveta means samlit huए. You know, they assembled there, desiring to fight. Why he's asking the question? So it's a battlefield, we know. They have desires to fight. Why Dhritarashtra is asking the question? You know what I'm saying? So in the battlefield, why do you go? And there's crores of armies assembled there. And he's saying, Samaveta Yutsva. They have come here with the desire to fight. Why is he asking the question then? Like all the
Probably he
prasadam
was
is there,
scared.
devotees are sitting. Yes? Yes, please say.
He was scared because of the influence of the pious land.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So he's still thinking the Yuddha may not take place because they are so dharmic. Pandavas are so dharmic, they may even deny, I'll not do the Yuddha. So he was expecting that outcome in his mind.
And he was also scared of that Krishna is there and Arjuna is there. Is 18.78 you discussed.
Thank you, Mata. I was going to say the last. So the first question which Dhritarashtra asked, how many verses Dhritarashtra has spoken in this Bhagavad Gita? Anyone?
One.
One.
You sure?
Yeah, only one.
Any other answers?
No.
Harigopal Prabhu, are you sure?
Yes, bro, only one.
Yes, only one. How many verses Sanjay spoke? Garima Mata.
41.
Hari Bol. Mata knows everything. Okay, someone else. How many verses Arjun spoke?
80,
80 something, huh?
83, 84 or
82.
83.
82.
82.
82. Okay, and Krishna Keshav Prabhu, now you can tell the calculation.
575.
574 it says, huh? Somewhere I've also read 575, but what we are reading is 574. Anyway, so 574 again, it's not for exam. I'm clearly opening this. It's good to know when you're doing Bhakti Shastri, these basic things you should know. Okay. So this first verse, which Dhritarashtra, first question Dhritarashtra is asked, is answered in, as Garima Mataji said, in the last verse of Bhagavad Gita. Who knows the last verse? Say the verse, if you know.
Yatra Yogeshwar Krishna Yatra Partho Dhanur
Parthod,
Dhara Tatra Shriya
Sri Vijaya.
Vijay,
Bhuta Dhruva Nirtir Maitre Mama.
Thank you, Mata. Very nice. You're learning Bhagavad Gita nicely. So basically, what question was asked to Sanjaya in the verse 1 of Bhagavad Gita got answered by Sanjaya in the last verse of Bhagavad Gita. And clearly he said, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, wherever there's Krishna, Yogeshwar Krishna, the Ishvara, the topmost yogi, Yatra Partho Dhanurdhara, and where the supreme archer Arjun is there, Tatra, in that place, Shri Vijay Bhuti. Morality will be there, Vijay will be there. Tatra Shri Vijay Bhutir, Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama. That is Dhruva, that is definite going to happen. Definitely going to happen. He clearly said where Krishna and Arjun is there, the Shri and Vijay and Niti will go to that side. But Dhritarashtra still could not understand. Samacharya says even on the 10th day he could have stopped the war. Even on the 10th day, huh? So first 9 days has passed, whoever have died has died, but he was so blind that he did not even stop the war even after the listening whole Bhagavad Gita, and his question got clearly answered that your putra, Duryodhana and all the party will not get the victory. Anyway, let's move forward. So Sanjay Vacha Dristam to Panduvanikam Vyudham Duryodhana Sata Acharyam Upasangamya Raja Vachanam Abravit. Here Raja word refers to Duryodhana. Why? Anyone remembers this? Why Duryodhana is not a Raja, he is not a king, but still he has referred as Raja. Now, Raja can have two meanings here as well. Raja, one meaning can also refer to Dhritarashtra. He's saying, hey, Rajan, what happened? But Raja also refers to Duryodhan here, because we'll see text 3 to 11, these are the verses by Duryodhan. Why? For Duryodhan, Raja word is used. Rajesh Prabhu.
Calculative person,
He's a
diplomat.
calculative person. He's good in Rajniti. So a person who is very good in politics in Rajniti is also refers to as Raja. So Raja refers to Rajniti, Kutniti, diplomacy, politics. He's very good in that. Anyway, we'll not read all these verses, beautiful verses. I was reading today, really nice. Now we'll read verse 14. Why verse 14 is important? Someone else can say? I want to hear from everyone. Sarojiveshri Mataji, why verse 14 is important in chapter 1? If you don't know, that's fine. But yeah, please try. 1.14, very important.
Because there is a sign for the victory.
Sign for the victory. Okay, someone else. Priya Mata, do you know why verse 14 is important? Please read. The answer is right in front of you. It's on the screen. The answer is on the screen. I'm not asking something out. Verse 14.
Because there's a first time it is being discussed about Madhav, Krishna.
Thank you, Mata. The hero is entering into the movie now. So that verse is very, very important. So this is the entry verse of Madhav, Krishna. Tata, how does he enter? Tata Shvetair Hayai Rukte. So Haya refers to, Haya has many meanings. Here, Hayai refers to Ghoda, horses. Shweta, Shweta refers to very white. So all the white horses, Yukte, Mahati Sanandane Sthito, and he is entering into the arena basically of Bhagavad Gita, you can say he's already there. So Mahati, Mahan, big chariot is there. This chariot is given by Agni to Arjuna, basically. Madhava, Pandava, Shaiva. Who two people are entering into this verse? Madhav and Pandava. Here Pandava refers to Arjuna, not all five Pandavas. Divya Shankha Pradhantu. And they are going to blow their Divya Shankha. What are the Divya Shankha? We're going to read in text 15. Pancha Jannam Hirshikesho Devadattam Dhananjaya. And this is a very important verse as well. So Hirshikesh refers to, who can say the meaning? Quick. Rishikesh, very simple.
Controller of the senses.
Controller of the senses, master of the senses, Rishikesha. And what is the Shankha's name, Kesha Prabhu, of Krishna or Rishikesh?
Panchajanya, Rishikesh,
Panchajanya.
Devadatta, Dhananjaya.
And Dhananjaya means?
Arjuna.
What is the meaning of Dhananjaya?
That I don't know.
Dhanka
Yes, Argat maybe.
Dhanka, accumulation. Sorry?
Controller of all.
Accumulator of wealth. Yes, he supported his brother. What is the other meaning, real meaning, Vaishnava meaning?
He's the knower of Gita, real wealth is that.
Just
He
little
himself,
bit more,
he
Mataji.
actually, he got the Krishna himself, so maybe that's the.
Yes, more. So,
Oh, this
spiritual
all
dhana.
wealth, Prabhu.
He has the real wealth, which is spiritual wealth. Arjun has the real wealth, spiritual wealth. This is why it's known as Dhananjaya. So we are also supposed to be Dhananjaya, acquire spiritual wealth. By chanting Hare Krishna, by serving Krishna, we are acquiring spiritual wealth. So he is Dhananjaya, we are also supposed to be Dhananjaya. And his Shankha is Devdatta. Anyone remembers the history of Devdatta? Quick. It was given by Indra. So he's Devdatta Dhananjaya. Pandram Dadma Mahashankam. Pandram is a Shankha of Bhima. It's Mahashankha. It's not a normal Shankha. It's like a big Shankha. Bhima Karma Vrakodara. And Bhima is also referred to as Vrakodaraha, in whose Udara means pate, stomach. Agni is there, Vrakagni. He eats a lot, but he's also a hard worker. Prabhupada writes that he eats a lot, but he works hard. Most of the time we eat a lot. First part we do, second part we don't do. So devotee should be very, very hard working. Now the further names are given. I'll not read the Anant Vijayam Raja Kunti Putro Yudhishthira. What is the name of Yudhishthira's Shank? Someone can say?
Ananta Vijaya.
Thank you, Mata. And Nakul Sahadev, Sughosh Manipushko. Just leave those verses. Now here, verse very important. Now here, verse 20 is important. Anyone know why? One important word is in front of you on the screen. Verse 20 is important. One important personality is present here.
Hanuman.
Hanuman ji ki jai. Thank you. So Hanuman ji is Kapit Dhwajaha. We will probably discuss about the whole history of Kapit Dhwajaha. But yeah, Hanuman ji is personally present. He is not just a picturized on the flag. He is personally present on the flag of Arjuna. Okay. 21, 22, very, very important. Why? Anyone can say? Why was 21, 22 important? Yes, Prabhuji.
So this is a turning point of the Gita where Krishna is putting Arjuna into bewilderment.
Not yet. Not yet. You're right, but that verse is not this one. We'll come to that.
Prabhu, in here, he's like Arjun wants to come and see who from his family have come to fight. So he really wants to see, even my grandfather, grandshire, everybody, like he wanted to just see who are there from his family and observe.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji. And he's saying to Krishna, for the first time, he's instructing his chariot driver, or Krishna here. What is he referring, Krishna Valamata? Krishna as?
Achyuta.
Achyuta. Why Achyuta?
Because he never failed.
Yeah, Achyut. Thank you, Mataji.
Infallible.
Why I'm having this echo? Many times. Okay, so Achyut, one who never fails to fulfill his promise. Why this word Achyut is used in this particular verse? So that's the meaning of Achyuta. Why does it relate with this verse?
So that he fulfills his promise, what he's going to say in this verse, that take me to the army and I want to see.
Yeah, so basically when I'm instructing you, like Arjun is instructing Krishna, you will fulfill my instruction. You'll not say, Arey, you're ordering me? Do you know who I am? No, you're a Achyuta. Huh? Now you have taken a role of a Sarathi, of a chariot driver. You will fulfill your promise as a chariot driver. Okay. So what he's saying, say in your Ubhyor Madhe. So Ubhyor, Ubhay mane two parties, Madhe mane in the middle. So please take my chariot in the middle of both armies. And I want to see, as Krishna Vallabha Mataji was saying. Okay, nice. Now, 23, important word, Durbuddhe. Durbuddhe means Dhartarashtra se. So Dhritarashtra refers to Dhritarashtra, the king, and Dhartarashtra refers to sons of Dhritarashtra. Dhartarashtra. Huh? So what he's referring Yudhishthira, sorry, Duryodhana and other party, Dhartarashtra se, who they are Durbuddhi. They don't have any buddhi, huh? Or they have wicked intelligence. Durbuddhi, wicked intelligence. Okay. And 24, Sanjay is saying, now Krishna has followed the instruction of Arjuna. Evam ukto Rishikesho, Gudakesha Bharata. Okay, Gudakesh. What does Gudakesh means? Someone else who hasn't. Ramasantosh Prabhuji.
There's someone who conquers sleep.
Sorry, echoes are coming. Anyone else who has not said anything?
Who conquers
Nihala
sleep
so
for
Nidra ko
ignorance?
jeet liya.
Nidra ko jeet liya. Thank you, Mata. What is the other meaning? सही है, ये सही है. This is correct.
We know by ignorance.
Thank you. So Nidra also refers to ignorance. When we sleep for 7-8 hours or whatever, we are completely in ignorance. Huh? So Arjun has won over sleep definitely, as well as ignorance, because he's a devotee. He's a pure devotee of Krishna. So he's also known as Gudakesh. Gudakesh, another meaning. So 2 meanings done. Third meaning. Salan Prabhu. Gudakesh. Third meaning. Hare Krishna, Salan Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Sorry, Prabhu.
Do you know the meaning of Gudakesh? Third meaning.
Gudakesh means one who conquers his sleep.
Yes, we have done that. Another meaning of Gudakesh I want.
Sorry, Prabhu.
Another meaning, Prabhu?
Conquers sleep and ignorance.
That's done.
I don't know, Prabhu. Sorry.
No problem. All good, Prabhu. Who else would like to say? Sridhar Srinivas, Prabhu. Srinivas, Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
No, Prabhu.
No problem. Okay. So Gudakesh also refers to Krishna. So Gudakesh refers to Arjuna. Gudakesh also refers to Krishna. Good means jaggery. Everyone knows in Hindi also we have good. Ka, letter Ka refers to Brahma. Isha refers to Shiva. One who gives pleasure, sweetness like good, like jaggery, even to Brahma and Shiva. That is known as Gudakesh. And that's Krishna. Through his Leelas, he is giving pleasure. Shivji is watching Ram Leela all the time. Brahmaji is watching Krishna Leela. So they get pleasure. Wow, Lord Ram is performing this Leela. Krishna is performing this Leela. So Gudakesh means Krishna as well as Arjuna. Now, in this particular case, we have to again take the words in the context. So, in this particular context, Gudakesh means Arjuna, but Gudakesh also will be referred in the second chapter for Krishna. Okay.
Prabhuji, isn't that, Arjun also satisfied Shivji in the bow and arrow battle, and that's
Yes.
why he got that name? Is that incorrect?
No, that I have not heard that, Prabhuji. So yeah, I will not speculate. Yeah. So Guda refers to good, Jagri, Ka, Brahma, Isha is Shivji. That Gudakesh perfectly fits for Krishna. Because his
Sure.
Leelas are very, very sweet. Okay. Let's move forward. Okay, so what he's seeing, I will not read all that. Tatra Pashan Partha Pitranat Pitamahan, so Acharyan, Matulan, Bhatran, Putran, Potran, Sakhi Satha, Shashuran, Shudarshaiva, Senior, Bhirpi, different kinds of sambandhis, relatives he's seeing in the war field. Will not read that. Now, 27 is important. This is, as Hari Gopal Prabhu was saying, the turning point of Bhagavad Gita. Tan Samiksha. Samiksha refers to Iksha, Dekna. Sakonte Sarvan Bandhun Avasitan Avasthan. They were situated. Bandhun means Bandhu Bandhav, relatives. Kripya. Kripya refers to compassion. Parya Vishto Vishi Dantam. Vishi Then idam abravit, and then out of compassion, now Arjun is breaking down. So verse 27 onwards, you will see 3 verses, 28, 29, 30. They refers to the first reason of Arjun's not fighting. How many reasons are there for Arjun not fighting? Someone else. Lakshmi Priya Mata. How many reasons Arjun gave in Bhagavad Gita for not fighting? Okay, Sarupani Kalidi Mataji. Now, this is a revision day. We should know all this. You can read your notes. I'm not expecting that you'll know in your head. Huh?
6 reasons, Prabhu.
Sorry, say again, Prabhu.
6 reasons.
6 reasons. Can you please list?
Compassion.
Compassion. Yes, thank you. Someone else can chip in. That's fine. You have to go
Loss
quickly.
of enjoyment.
Loss of enjoyment. Third,
Fear of
sinful reactions. Fourth,
Destruction of dynastic.
fifth.
indecision.
So, Sridhar Srivas Prabhu, only 5 reasons were there. In first chapter, Gabriya Mata, you'll know the answer. How many reasons are there? 5? First chapter. Yeah? Who said yeah? No. First chapter has how many reasons?
4 in first chapter,
And
5th in the 6th,
5th in the
2.7.
second chapter. Sarish Harigopal, what's the number of the 5th reason?
2.7.
Yeah, 2.6 and 7 both considered as 5th reason.
Yeah.
28 to 30, they cover the first reason, compassion. So let's have a very quick look here. Drastemam Swajanam Krishna. Now, Swajan, initially what he was saying, Dhartarashtra se durbuddhe. Now he's saying Swajan, they are my Swajan, they are my relative. Drastemam. Drashti word is very, very important. The word Pashya, Drashti, Samiksha is used again and again. What does it imply? Someone else. Krishna Vallabha Mataji. Why Bhagavad Gita, this section, keep using word Pashya, Apashya, Samiksha, Drashti. Why is being used again and again and again? We have discussed about it. There's like 7 usage of this word.
Prabhu, I mean, if I remember, Arjun is seeing here through his eyes. Maybe that's why, like Prataksha, pehle wale mein Samiksha bhi isliye use hua tha. Whereas we know that from eyes only Maya comes through our eyes.
And Krishna comes through ears. Generally.
Yeah.
Krishna can also come through eyes when he have darshan of Gopinath, but generally, Maya comes through eyes and Krishna comes through ears. Yes, Mata, please continue. So he's seeing through his eyes. So he's not seeing the right thing. And when we see through eyes, what is called praman? Pratyaksha praman. Pratyaksha means what we see. We just consider that. But what is the highest level of praman?
Anuman.
No.
Highest level of praman.
Highest. Shabda praman. So Shabda. So Pratyaksha, Anuman and Shabda. So many times police is doing investigation and they do some Pratyaksha, this some Anuman. If this is like that, that must have been happened. But the highest level is called Shabda Praman. Shabda is also known as Shastra. So many times we're trying to align Pratyaksha to Shabda. But it should be what? Shabda should be the highest, and anything we see or we do Anuman, infer, in whatever, that should align with Shastra, not other way. Shastra is not going to get aligned with Pratyaksha, and that's why there's a problem, seemingly, between science and religion. We see something, we prove something in laboratory, and we think, oh, this Shastra cannot be true. But it should be exactly opposite way. Shabda should be taken the highest priority. And here, what the mistake Arjun is doing, again, Arjun is a pure devotee, just he's conditioned by Yog Maya for a purpose. And you can say Krishna has done it. So in this stage, Arjun is being bewildered by Yog Maya, and he is putting Pratyaksha over Shabda. Right? Pratyaksha or Shabda, that's why he's bewildered, he's confused. And when Shabda will come again in his life, which Krishna is going to do very soon, then what will happen? All his illusion will go away, and then you say, oh Krishna, I'm back to normal. I'm back to normal. So Shabda should be taken as a highest praman. So what he's saying, Siddhanti mam gatrani. Gatrani means mukham cha parishashati. Gatrani, his limbs are quivering, actually trembling, and mukham, his mouth is drying up. So he's showing all the symptoms. Veptu sharire me rom harshas jayate. My whole body is trembling. Rom harshas, he's standing hairs on the end of his body. Gandivam sanste hastat. So Gandiv is slipping from my hand. Tvak chaiva paridayate. Paridayate refers to burning. My tvacha, my skin is burning. So all these symptoms are there for compassion. Nacha shaknyo vasatum brahmativ chamemana nimittani cha pashyami vipretani keshava. So I only see the omen viprit. Viprit means opposite, upshakun. Huh? I'm not seeing any good results for that. Again, these are all the reasons for compassion. 31 to 35, this is the second one. Loss of enjoyment. Nacha sheno pashyami hatva sujanam ahave na kankshe vijayam krishna nacha rajyam sukhani cha. So I do not akanksha, I do not desire, I do not aspire for vijay, victory. I do not desire a kingdom because I am going to kill my swajana. So he's using the word swajan, swajan. Now Krishna is his swajan. Krishna is all of our swajan. Huh? But many times we put Krishna underneath and put other things on top of Krishna. That's why we get bewildered. Now this 30 to 35, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but we'll just pick up some words. Govinda. What does Govinda mean? Govinda. Simple word.
इंद्रियों के स्वामी.
That's Hrishikesh, Mataji. That is correct, but that is Hrishikesh. So Isha or Rishi, which is controller.
गाय को आनंद देने वाला.
गाय.
Guy ko Anand. So go plus Vinda. There are two words are there, right? Go means Keshav is saying guy. Another meaning of go? Godas, Goswami.
Senses.
इंद्रिया.
Senses, thank you. So Vinda means enjoyment. One who gives pleasure to your senses. So when you are with Govinda, you're always happy. When you're not with Govinda, you're always morose. So Govinda is one word. Madhusudan, who can say it's a simple word? Madhusudan, Arisudan. This is used for Krishna in Bhagavad Gita.
Madhu, demon, Madhu, marne.
Thank you. So why we are using that word in Bhagavad Gita, Prabhu?
Because Arjun is currently bewildered, his intelligence is bewildered because Madhu is like,
The
ignorance
demon
taking
of doubt
over.
is there. So
Taking
you're
over.
very powerful, Krishna. As you have killed Madhu, demon, please kill the
You
demon
kill
of
my-
my mind. Thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Janardhan. What does Janardhan mean? Someone else, I want everyone to say. Okay, Preeti Mataji. Prema Bhakti Mataji. Last two sessions, I would highly recommend just sit and revise through. This is very important. We should know these verses. Sonita Mataji. I'm just going backwards. Do you remember Janardhan? Okay.
Maintainer of all living entities.
Maintainer. Thank you, Mata. And another meaning. You can take help. That's absolutely okay. This is not an exam. You can read, you can ask. That's okay. There are two meanings of Janardhan. So Jana plus Ardhan, that is what Mataji said, is the protector of living entities. Jana refers to people, and Ardhan refers to who's doing protection of the people. And Janardhan, Jana plus Ardhan refers to annihilator. So Jana
Here.
plus Ardhan, you are going, yes, Mata. So you're going to annihilate. So Janardhan can have two meanings, but here Janardhan means the first one. You are the protector of people. Why are you destroying them? That's what Arjun is thinking in the conditioned state. Okay, I'll not read all single verse because there's too many. Now he gives the reason of destruction of the dynasties. He says, Adharma bhivavat Krishna pradishanti kulistriya stri sudashashu varshneya jayate varna sankaraha. So Varshneya refers to, who can tell? This is all Krishna's name. So there are multiple Krishna's name used in first chapter. Beautiful names. Who would know? Varshneya, simple meaning.
Descendant of Varsini.
Vrishni. Vrishni Vanshi. So Krishna is Vrishni Vanshi. Thank you. So Vrishni Vanshi known as Varshneya. Thank you, Mata. And what he's saying basically, when the women are not protected, they may get corrupted. And Varna Sankaraha, unwanted progeny. What does unwanted progeny mean, Yash Prabhu?
Means Prabhu, like people do unwanted things, which is
Means it's not dharmic. Basically.
That's not what the meaning is actually.
Okay.
Unwanted progeny refers to one specific category.
Prabhu, low conscious children.
Thank you, Mata. Low conscious children. It's not like in the modern world, yeah, this is unwanted child. Go to the doctor. Not that unwanted. Here, as per Arjun, the Vedic culture was so high. Unwanted progeny refers to the children who will have very low conscious, because they're born from a low quality people, basically. So, Varna Sankar. Thank you, Mata. And then he's talking about the Pitaras as well. Lupta Pinda Udakriya, who will do the Pindaka Kriya for the Pitaras ancestors. So he's talking all that. Now, verse 43, what is the most important word you can say? A very Vedic word is used. Giriraj Prabhu, Hare Krishna. If you don't know, no problem, just guess. In the verse 43, there's a one very important word is given. It's on the screen. I'm not asking anything out of the screen.
Dharma.
No.
Dharmatma?
Kul Dharma. No, that's fine. Kul Dharma.
No, actually, screen is very small for me. 1 second.
Okay. You can look in the book. Anushrama. Anushrama refers to?
Disciplic succession. I
have heard in disciplic succession. So whatever arguments Arjun is giving is not based on his own mental concoction. What he's saying is correct or not correct? Who will say? All these arguments, they are correct or incorrect?
Correct from his understanding, actually, because he's also speaking from what he learned from his guru.
What level Arjun is speaking at? What are the 3 different levels of Shastra? Who can say? 3 different levels of Shastra. In which level Arjun is speaking from? So first is called Artha Shastra, then is Dharma Shastra, then it's called Bhakti Shastra. Artha Shastra means for Artha, you can murder your brother. Like we see in many political situations. Someone want to become king and then he annihilate the current king and becomes the king. Artha Shastra. Dharma Shastra refers to even if your brother troubles you, you still respect and love your brother. Arjun is speaking on Dharma Shastra level. This is all correct arguments. They are not incorrect. They are correct arguments. But Krishna wants Arjun to speak from and act from Bhakti Shastra level. What is important for Bhakti?
What pleases Krishna.
What pleases Krishna? Thank you. So it's from Bhakti Shastra level which Krishna want to uplift. So Arjun is on dharmic level. Arjun is not adharmic. Not at all. He's a very soft-hearted person. He's a Vaishnava. He's thinking good even about his enemies. He's such a soft-hearted person. But in this situation, his soft-heartedness is not appreciated. And that will be proved in the 2nd chapter in the beginning. So he's a very, very dharmic person. He's a very, very religious person. But in the hierarchy, at this stage, what dharma he is following is not very appropriate. How many types of dharma are there for each living entity, Shobit Prabhu? For each living entity, what are the 2 types of dharma we have? All of us.
Swadharma and Sanatana Dharma.
Paradharma.
So Swadharma, and what does Swadharma mean, Harigopal Prabhu?
Related to the body.
Thank you. And the other one?
Related to the soul.
Paradharma. That's all right. Another name of Paradharma, who can say? Jaldi.
Sanatan Dharma.
More? Correct? More?
Bhagavad Dharma.
Bhagavad Dharma. Bhagavad Dharma, Sanatan Dharma, Paro Dharma. They all relates to the Dharma for soul. All of the living entity may have different Swadharmas, but Bhagavad Dharma will always be same. And the way we should follow our Swadharma, which harmonizes with Sanatan Dharma. That's the ideal way of living. Not that we put Krishna in the gaps of our life. No, we put our life in gaps of Krishna. So we should give the most priority to Krishna first. And when we prioritize Krishna, it says everything else goes very smooth. 44, Aho but Mahat Papam. So what I'm going to do, Arjun is saying, Mahat Papam. Why I'm doing Mahat Pap, Bada Pap, Big Pap? Rajya Sukh Lobhain. I have a lobha, I have a greed. Now Arjun doesn't have a greed. What he's saying, I have a lobha, I have a greed for Rajya Sukh. That's why Swajanam Udyataha. I'm Hantum. I'm going to destroy, kill my Swajanas. Because of Rajya Sukh. So what Arjun's sort of Direction is now yadi mam apratikaram. So pratikar refers to counter. Apratikar means not counter. I will not counter them. Ashastram, even if I'm ashastra, like I don't have any weapons, and they are, the other party, shastra paniya. Pani refers to hand. Shastra pani, chakra pani. Huh? Who is chakra pani? Anyone knows?
Krishna.
Ram Krishna. He is Sudarshan Chakra. He is Chakrapani. Dandapani. Who is Dandapani? Keshav Prabhu. You know Dandapani? Who has Danda? Who has Danda?
Yes.
Yamaraj. Yamaraj has Danda. Dandapani, Chakrapani, Vajrapani. Garima Mata, Vajrapani.
Indra?
Indra, thank you. So Pani word is very, very important. In India also we have Pani Grahan Sanskar. Huh? This is Sanskar. So Pani refers to hand. Shastra refers to, they have, the other party, in their Pani, in their hand, what they have, Shastra. I don't have any Shastra. Even if they kill me, I will apratikar, I will not counteract them. Huh? So even if they kill me when I'm nihatta, I'm weaponless, I will not counter them. So Arjuna is thinking that way. In the last verse, Sanjay is speaking, Evam Ukta Arjuna Sankhe in the Yuddha field. Evam Ukta means by after speaking this, Ratho Past Upavishat. He sat down on the Ratha. Huh? Initially he was standing. Visrajya Sasaram Chapam. Chapam refers to Dhanush, his bow. Shoka Samvigna Manasaha. He is very, very shokakul now. Huh? He is very much lamenting now. He sat down on the chariot, his mind overwhelmed with grief. So this is the first chapter quickly. Now, signs of victory. I think someone was talking about it. So these are the verses you can see. Krishna is Bhaktavasala, Arjuna's doubts. Okay, let's go to the second chapter. The second chapter, as Prabhupada has written, content of the Gita summarized. Who gave this name originally? It wasn't Prabhupada. Read your notes.
Prabhu Bhakti Vinod Thakur gave.
Thank you, Krishna Madhava Mataji. Either your memory is very nice or you have written good notes. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur has given this name. Prabhupada followed that. Contents of the Gita summarized. On Sanskrit, it names Sankhya Yoga. Who has given word Sankhya Yoga for this chapter? Sorry, just remembered in my mind. Vyasadeva, is that right? So when Krishna and Arjuna speaking, he is not speaking like, oh, chapter 1 finished, chapter 2 finished, like that. So it's just a live conversation. Vyasadeva has sort of divided that conversation into 18 chapters. Vyasadeva in actual Mahabharata has not given even one name of any chapter. Our acharyas have given these names based on the conversation which is there in the chapter. Vyasadeva has not given. Vyasadeva only like chapter, I think it's from chapter 25 to 42 in Mahabharata. Huh? So chapter 25, 26, 27 like that. But our acharyas have given these names based on the content of the chapter. Okay, let's go to this one. This is quite a big chapter. I have to go a little fast. So Sanjaya Vacha, Tam Tatha Kripaya Avishtam. So Kripaya refers to compassion. Avishtam means he is overwhelmed with compassion. Ashrupurna Kulekshanam. And what is his situation? Ashrupurna. Ashru refers to tears. Purna means Purna. Basically, our acharyas explain, Arjun is not just sobbing. Sobbing means not like that. He's tearing, like the tears are flowing from his eyes. Huh? So it's not just like a little tear. Ashrupurna. Actually, his eyes are filled with ashru. Now, for a kshatriya, this to happen, and it's a big thing. It's a big thing. Vishidantam idam vakyam uvacha Madhusudana. Now, Madhusudan is going to speak. Now, in first chapter, how many verses Krishna has spoken? Rajesh Prabhu. First chapter, Krishna has spoken how many verses? Supriya Mata?
One.
Don't guess. Okay, that's fine. You can guess. It's not an exam. Okay, I need more accurate answer. Sanjay Vyas Prabhu. I can expect from him.
Sorry, Prabhuji, I was just driving.
No
I
problem.
missed.
All good. If
Only
you're
half
driving,
of the verse, Prabhuji.
thank you. Hare Krishna Asha Mata. First time Mataji spoke and the right answer. Only half of the verse. Huh? So Krishna has not, and even the word Sri Bhagavan Uvacha has not come in the first chapter. Now it's going to come. So he's only spoken half of the verse. and saying, okay, you wanted to see your relatives? Here they are. Just see all the Kurus. Samvetan Kurun iti. That's what it says. Now in the second chapter, Krishna will start. Now Bhagavad Gita, you can say technically starts from 2:11, although this is all Bhagavad Gita. But so far Krishna is not speaking in an instructive way. He's just speaking in a friendly way. Why? Because so far Arjun has not surrendered to Krishna, has not asking for the advice as a disciple. So because he's treating Krishna as a friend, because he has a Sakya Bhav, so Krishna is also speaking like a friend in a casual way. So now these verses which Krishna is speaking here is just a pep talk. Are yaar, you can do it. Like that. So let's see what Krishna is saying. Kutashtava kashmalam idam vishame samupasthitam anarya justam aswargyam akirtim karam arjuna. Kashmalam. Kashmalam refers to Gandgi. Mala. Kashmala. So where does this impurities have come upon you? Kashmalam. Where does it come from? Vishame samupastam. And this, when the peak period is there, all the armies are assembled there. They're just going to fight. And in this peak period, you got these impurities. What it will lead to? This is not practiced. Justa means practiced. Anare. This is not practiced by Aryas. You're an Arya. You're not an Arya. You're a civilized person. Arya refers to the person who knows the difference between body and soul. So you are a Arya. You don't act like an Arya. And this will lead to Asvargya. This act of yours will not lead to Sargloka. That means a good destination. Asvargya. It will lead to a lower destination. And this will also bring Akirti to you. Akirti refers to infamy. Klabyam ma isma gamah partha naita tvai upapadyate shudram hridaya dorbalyam tyaktotishta parantapa. Parantapa refers to chastiser of enemy. Hey chastiser of enemy, hey Arjuna, tyaktva, leave it, uttishta, get up. What you should leave? Shudram hridaya dorbalyam. So your heart is becoming weak at this stage. So leave that weaknesses. As well as klabyam, you are becoming important. For Kshatriya, someone calling him important is a big slap on that Kshatriya. Kshatriyas are very, very important, especially Arjun. But Krishna is sort of giving a little slap, verbal slap only, not a actual slap, so that he can just get out. Sometimes we are sleeping and we slap ourselves while driving. Sometimes you are too tired. So just to get up. So he's saying don't lead towards impotency and don't lead towards this hridaya dorbalyam, weakness of the heart. Then Arjun is asking questions again. Katham Bhishmam Aham Sankhe Dronam Cha Madhusudana. Hey Madhusudana, how I'm going to fire arrows on Bhishma and Drona, who are like my gurus. Ishuvi Pratiyosami Pujarha Varisudana. Hey Arisudan, I need to do puja. I should be worshipping them. They are my grandfather or my teacher. I cannot fire arrows on them. And then he says, Gurun Hatwahi Mahanubhavan. They are gurus. They are my gurus. They are elderly. There are multiple types of gurus. So elderly as well as and the one who has given the siksha as well. They are Mahanubhavan. They are Mahanubhav. They are worthy of worship. Now in this verse, Acharya has explained that they were not actually worthy of worship because one instance at least they have done. Anyone remembers that one instance?
Chira.
Chirhara. Why they became from Mahan Bhavan to like not worthy of respect anymore? Why, Keshav Prabhu?
They couldn't protect, they couldn't follow the dharma at that point.
They couldn't follow the dharma that time. So they had the potency to stop Duryodhan, but they did not do it. So like a criminal is, looting someone and a police wala is right next to him. So he will be asked this question, you were standing there and this robbery was happening in the bank, you didn't do anything. So he should be punished. A doctor is there, someone is lying there and going to die. Doctor doesn't do anything. So no, doctor did not kill the person, but he could have done what he had the capacity for. So these people, although they were Mahanubhavan, but because of that instance, they lost that position. Now, verse 6 and 7, as we were discussing, this is the fifth reason given in the second chapter of Arjuna's not fighting. And basically what he's saying, I'm confused. Indecisiveness. The seventh verse is very, very important. We read it again and again. कार्पण्य दोषो अपहत स्वभावा पृच्छामि त्वाम धर्म सम्मूढ़ चेताः यत श्रेया शा निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्तेहं शादिमाम त्वाम प्रपन्नम. So I am your shishya, I am your disciple, I am त्वाम प्रपन्नम, I have taken your shelter. Nishchitam, Nishchitam means please be certain. Bruhi means speak. Please ascertain something and speak that which is Shreya for me. So there are two words, Shreya and Preya. What does it mean? Shreya refers to
long-term benefit.
Long term and Preya
Short-term.
short term benefit. So which one we should go for?
Long-term Shreya.
Huh?
Shreya.
Shreya or Preya?
Shreya.
What is practically we take?
Preya.
Preya. What is priya to our senses right now? Mataji, 2 और gulab jamun, 3 more kachaudis. So whatever seems nice to our senses right now, many times, if not all the times, we take that mark. But Arjun, such a nice devotee, is saying, Krishna, please tell me Shreya, not Preya. Long-term benefit. Now Krishna takes the role of a teacher. I'll not do that. And he starts giving this real instruction to Arjuna from 2:11 onwards. Now this verse is very nice. Asochan anusochastam pragyavadansh bhasase gatasun agtasunsh nanusochanti pandita. Which is one word being repeated here in this verse again and again and again. Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. It's on the screen.
Association. Lamenting.
Lamenting. Thank you. So Sochan word is used again, again, and again. Sochati. Sochati refers to lamentation. So should we lament? Lamentation is representation of which mode of material nature? Ignorance. Thank you, Harigopal Prabhu. I could read your lips. Mode of ignorance. So lamentation should not be done. Learning should be done. If we make a mistake, we should learn from our mistake and try not to repeat the mistake. But lamentation actually is a mode of ignorance. So Krishna is saying to Arjuna, please do not lament, especially for those things which are not worthy of lamentation. And is a big explanation. Verse 12. What is the theme of verse 12? Who can say? I want to hear from others as well. Sushant Prabhu, if he is there. Okay, Prema Bhakti Mata. Just guess, right or wrong, it doesn't matter. So this verse is
We are all eternal and spiritual.
Thank you. So this is the individuality of our eternality. So we are all individual from eternity. This is not the case. We are only individual for 60, 70 years while we are in the body. No. Some people say you came from Brahma, you'll go back to Brahma. And your individuality will be lost. What is the meaning of this verse? Na tvevaham jatunasam natam neme janadipa na chaiv na bhavishyama sarve vayam atah param. All of us will always exist, is existing right now. In the past also we existed. So Krishna is saying in the past, present and future, every time we always existed. So that is the very absolute statement of Krishna. We are always individual. Our individuality is never lost. And Prabhupada gives an example of a green bird going into a green tree. When this bird goes into the green tree, we may not be able to recognize the bird, but bird is not merged into the tree. Bird is in the tree. Because of green color, we cannot see the bird, but does not mean bird is lost. Another example Mayavadi is given: when a river meets to the ocean, river gets merged into the ocean. But you say the aquatics of the river always stay in the ocean as well. And we are like the aquatics. We are not like the river. Okay. 13. What is the theme of verse 13? Ram Santosh Prabhu.
It's about the body.
Okay. More?
Different stage. It changes the body.
More?
We all are spiritual beings.
We are alive.
Someone said
one who has
we are spiritual beings. We are
We are
not the
not the
body, we
body,
are
we
the
are the
soul, we
soul,
are
we are
spiritual beings. So Dehi word is used here. What is the synonym of word Dehi? Who can say? So Krishna has used multiple words for
Atma.
soul. Huh? Atma, okay, yeah, more. Dehi, Deh के अंदर Dehi and Shariri. So Dehi, Shariri, Atma, they're all referring to this living force which is inside us, and without that living force will not survive. So Dehi word, Dehi Nasminitha Dehe Kamara. I think everyone knows this verse. I will not go there. Verse 14. What's the theme of verse 14? Sulekha Mata. Theme. I'm asking the themes here. 11, 12, 13, 14. They all have themes. Anju Mata. Theme of verse 14.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mata.
It's talking about that happiness and distress. They are not permanent, so they come and go.
Yeah. So what's the theme, Mata? You already said it, but can you say in one word? Tolerance. Because you are not the body, you are the soul. So many changes, many things body will perceive. Don't worry about it. What you should do? Tolerate.
Tolerate.
And then four things are given, as Mataji also saying. So Sita, Ushna, Sukha, Dukha. And what are the other two things described in the 6th chapter? Premanand Prabhu. So four things are given, four dualities are given in chapter 2, 14. There are two more dualities given in 6.7.
Man Apman.
Thank you. So Jitatmana Prashantasya Paramatma Samahita Sitoshna Sukha Dukheshu Tatha Mana Apamana Yoho. So these things we should tolerate. Whether they are on the physical level, whether they are on the mental level, whether they are on the egoistic level. We should tolerate these things. Verse 15, theme of verse 15. Who will say? Krishna
So if you tolerate, you'll get liberation.
Thank you. So the fruit of tolerance is given in verse 15. What is the fruit of tolerance? As Lakshmi Mataji said, you will get liberation. So we are tolerating for a reason. We are not stupid. We are tolerating, but we are tolerating for a reason. What is the reason? A very, very high reason. What is that reason? We'll get liberated from the material existence if we can tolerate. Now, it does not mean you tolerate every single thing. Arjun is also fighting. Lord Ram also fought. The point is, what is small, keep it as small. What is big, keep it as big. Many times we make small things very, very big. Something little happens and we talk about it, we act on it, and we call everyone. It's all right. It's all right. When you're going from A to B in a train or plane, whatever, you need a comfortable seat. But you're not so comfortable, Keshav Prabhu is all right. The journey is only 20 minutes. In Milson's Point, you'll get down. You'll go to your work. So, 20 minutes journey. This train journey is not so comfortable, but it doesn't matter. Pankha kaam nahi kar raha hai. In India, I know nothing worse, but still people travel. So it does not mean you tolerate everything, but the point is keep small things as small. So if you can do that, as Lakshmi Mataji said, Amrit Tattvai Kalpate, you will receive Amrita. Amrita here refers to liberation. And what's the one word given here? Sam Dukha Sukham Dhiram. So you should be equipoised. So this word sam is used in Bhagavad Gita again and again so many times. Okay. Now, how many verses of soul is given in Bhagavad Gita, this section? Please tell me the number. Iramata. How many verses of soul given in this section of Bhagavad Gita? Number. Anyone else? From 213 to 230. So there are 18 verses given. They're all talking about the soul. Many other religions also, some conception of soul may be there, but not so much detail. Bhagavad Gita gives so much details about the soul. So starting from 213, goes to 230, all about soul. I just can't read everything, but they're beautiful verses. 22 I'll read. This is very nice. Vasansi jirnani yatha vihai navani garhnati naroparani. Who can say which analogy is given? Someone else I want.
A transmigration of the body to another
Transmigration of the
species.
body. Yes. Okay. What's the difference between transmigration and reincarnation? Are they same? Are they different? If they are same, why? If they are different, why?
Is one to do with the body, and one is to do with the soul.
One is to do with the soul. Sorry, another one?
Body.
Body.
Yeah, body, yeah.
Okay, can you expand, Ram, please?
I don't fully remember, but reincarnation, you said something about karna, which is like...
Thank you, Prabhu. So karna refers to flesh. Reincarn means refer to coming back to the flesh. Now, when we use the word incarnation for Krishna, this is actually not very nice word, because English doesn't have many nice words. Avatar is the right word. Avatar means descends. So Lord Vishnu is there, he descends. That is correct, avatar. Even in Hindi, we use the word for flights as well. बंबई से कलकत्ता जाने वाली फ्लाइट अब अवतरित हो रही है. हाँ, so avatar word is very very nice. Incarna, Lord doesn't come incarna in flesh. Karna actually is a negative word. We call it carnal desires, means lusty desires. Anyway, so reincarnation refers to, you can say, for the normal soul. Using it for Krishna actually is not so nice. But anyway, we don't have another word in English. So reincarnation. What does migration mean? When we migrate, Australian migration, Canada migration, US migration, right? Birds migrate, people migrate. So migration refers to journey. And incarnation refers to literally entering into the body. There's a slight difference. Sometimes they use it interchangeably. When you're talking about journey, refers to the soul's journey, and migration refers to. So migration is the soul's migration from one body to another body. Incarnation is coming in that flesh body, that is taking birth again. So the analogy given is of a old cloth. A person is wearing a cloth which is very very old. What he will do? He will discard the old cloth and take a naya cloth. So vihai refers to giving up. Jeerd, jeerd means purana. Any Marathi persons here? Juna, they call it Juna in Marathi. Vasansi means kapde. So as a old cloth is discarded by a man or a woman, and new cloth is accepted. Similarly, when the body is old, Sharirani Vihai Jirnani. Krishna is telling to Arjuna, Bhishma Pitama, Dronacharya, their bodies are very, very old. Even if they die, they will receive a new body. Even if you have the concept of this one only. So they'll get a new fresh body. So what's the problem? When you get a new cloth, do you cry? No, everyone is very happy. Naya kapda. Anyani sanyati navani dehi. So dehi will accept navani body. Deha. 23, 24, they're interlinked. Nanam chindanti shastrani. You cannot take a weapon and make a ched, make a hole or cut the soul. You can't do that. Nanam dahati pavaka. Pavaka refers to agni, fire. So dahati, you cannot burn a soul. Nanam na chainam kledyanti. Apo refers to water. You cannot make a soul wet. So soul is drowning into the ocean. No, body is drowning. Soul cannot be drowned. Na shoshyati maruta. Maruta refers to vayu. So you cannot dry up. You put some wet clothes in the sun. The clothes become dried up. So soul cannot be dried up. Why? Because achedyoyam. अच्छेद्य उसमें छेद नहीं कर सकते हैं. You cannot divide a soul. Adahyoyam, that's the power of the soul. Adahyo, you cannot burn the soul. Akledya, you cannot wet the soul, and you cannot dry up the soul. Nitya sarvgataha, this soul is able to go everywhere. Achaloyam sanatan, and this is sanatan. Okay, this is an important verse. Yes, Prabhu, is it in the list? Not sure. Verse 27?
No, it is not in the list. Bro.
Not in the list. Okay, it's in my list, not in your list. That's fine. Jata sahi dhruva mrityu. It's a very famous verse. You should know this verse. Jata sahi dhruva mrityu. So one who has taken birth, his mrityu, his death is certain. And one who has died, is taking another body is also certain. Now that body may be a spiritual body. But if you die, you will definitely take birth again. Tasmat aparyararthe. That is inevitable. Natam sochitam. You should not lament on that. This is just a natural process. The old leaves fall off from a tree and new leaves come in. There's nothing, no lamentation should be there. It's also nice. Avektadini bhutani, vektimadhani bharata. Okay, let's move forward. Otherwise, we'll be staying on this. So 30th is the last verse of the soul section. Now, this soul or Atma Gyan section, Krishna is giving to Arjun to counter which argument of Arjuna? Everyone knows. Arjun gave 4 arguments in chapter 1. This is the counter argument of the first argument of Arjun, which was compassion.
Compassion.
They should not be
Compassion.
compassion because they are not the body, they are the soul.
Mm.
Body is going to die. You cannot stop body dying. Even if you don't kill them today, the body is going to leave the soul. So you should not show your physical compassion. 31 to 38, this is the section of Karma Kanda. Krishna is talking and countering the argument, second argument, which was enjoyment. Okay, so you're talking about enjoyment, you lose enjoyment. Let's see. So 31 to 38, I'll read 32. There's so many nice words. Yadrachaya choppanam swargadwaram apavratam sukhina kshatriya parth labhante yuddham idrisham. So for a kshatriya to fight in the war actually is very honorable. So kshatriyas are not like today's people who will run away from the war. They will feel actually quite respected when they were invited for the war. They're real kshatriyas. They're ready to give up their life. So Krishna is saying to Arjuna, these sort of yuddha, when it comes on its own, it's very, very auspicious actually. And this opens Swarga Dwaram Apavartam, this opens the door of Swarga. So even if you fight, I'll read verse 37. This is a very famous verse. Hato va prapsasi swargam. Hato refers to if you die. Prapsasi swargam. If you die, what you will achieve? Swargloka. Jitva, but if you gain victory, that means you do not die, you gain a victory. Bhokshase, bhogoge, you will enjoy mahim. Mahim refers to Prithviloka. So if you win the war, you will enjoy the Prithviloka. If you die in the war, what you will enjoy? In Swargloka. Tasmad uttishta Kaunteya. So please, Kaunteya, get up and fight. Yuddhaya krita nishchaya. You be certain about the yuddha, get up and fight. You're talking about loss of enjoyment. What I'm saying, it's a win-win situation. It's not a lose-lose situation. You will enjoy. Now, verse 38 onwards, Krishna starts countering the third argument, which was the, anyone remembers the third argument? Fear of sinful reactions. Yeah. I will get the sinful reactions. So now Krishna is starting talking about Nishkam Karma Yoga, and he's saying, Sukha dukhe same kritva labha alabha jaya ajayo tato yuddha ijaso nevam papam osasi. You will not get papa. So Arjun was saying, I'll get papa. He's saying, no, you will not get any papa. If you are fighting with a right intention, sukh dukhe same kritva. You can understand. Whether the sukha comes or dukkha comes, you should be equipoised. Whether labha comes, whether you gain something, whether you lose something, whether jaya ajaya, where you defeat someone or get defeated by someone, you should be what? Same kritva. You should be, Krishna is giving 6 situations and saying, be sama, be equipoised. If you do that, nevam papam, you will not achieve any papa. Verse 40, everyone knows this verse. Now Krishna is saying, Swalpam apyasya dharma. Say what dharma is talking about? Paradharma, Bhagavad Dharma. Even if you do little bit Bhagavad Dharma, it will never be diminished. 41, very, very nice, very famous verse. Vyavasayatmika buddhir eke he kurunandana. So basically Krishna is saying, you should become one-pointed. Vyavasayatmika buddhi. Vyavasaya buddhi. What does Vyavasaya means? Vyavasaya means business. Business-mindedness. Why Krishna is using this word business-mindedness? Because business people always see the benefit. What benefit I'm going to get? Some people always talking about money. If I invest in this property, this share, this whatever, what benefit I'm going to get? So they see through the eyes of money only. They don't see the people, they see money through the people. So business-mindedness means what benefit I'm going to get. So similarly, a Krishna conscious person is also business-minded, very, very business-minded. What is the business-mindedness he has? How much Krishna consciousness, how much increase of faith I'm going to get in Krishna through this activity. If this activity, this katha, kirtan, seva, chanting, whatever, is this activity increases my faith in Krishna, increases my love towards Krishna, then that activity is very, very beneficial. If that activity, that conversation, Rajesh Prabhu calls me, he's talking about Krishna katha, very nice. He's talking about par katha, ninda katha, should I attend? I'll say Hare Krishna Prabhuji. We'll talk later, because that's not going to be any Krishna consciousness. It's just degrading my consciousness. So the person in Krishna consciousness is also very business minded. It's a business of Shraddha, faith. If faith increases, yes, we want to do that activity. If faith is decreasing, we don't want to do that activity. So Krishna is saying, Ekehe Kurunandana, you should be one pointed. In every activity, you should filter. I'm going to achieve more Krishna or no Krishna or less Krishna. Based on that benefit of Shraddha, you take the decision you're going to do that activity or no. If you do that, you will achieve Krishna very, very soon. What's the problem with us? We are Bahushakha, multi-branched. Simultaneously, we are chanting, we are cooking, we might be doing arti as well. We're looking at our watch, we are attending the kids as well. Bahushakha Yenantasha. Kesha Prabhu is not like that, he is very focused. I'm talking about myself. We are
Very focused on
Bahushakha.
whatever you say. Focused, equi-focused.
Equi-focused. Now, while you are serving Krishna, you should be focusing on Krishna. Anyways, difficult. I'm also struggling. So we are Bahushakha. That's why the process is very strong. Our Acharya Parampara is very strong. Our books are, scriptures are very strong. But because we are multi-branch, our focus is, we love Krishna, no doubt, but we love other things as well. And that's why it's just that there's a delay in the result. Okay. Okay, I'll not read all that. Nice verses. This is very nice. I like this verse. Verse 45. Traigunya Vishya Veda Nistraigunya Bhavarjun. So, Traigunya Vishya, this refers to in Shastra, in scriptures, the major portion is given. Rajesh Prabhu, what's that name? Traigunya. What is Traigunya? One word, if I have to ask you. Traigunya means how to deal with modes of material nature. So this is called Karma Kanda. 75% of Shastra, which we have, deals with Karma Kanda. And then rest you can say 20% deal with Jnana Kanda and 5% deal with Bhakti Kanda. So finding Bhakti in Shastra is also very difficult. Why? Although it's clear, an intelligent person takes that straight away, like Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, we take it straight away. You don't. I met one person in Sydney temple. He used to come to temple sometime. Very nice person, which bit old, elderly person. So he was here, I think, for 6 months or something. He started reading Bhagavad Gita. Then when he was leaving from Sydney, he told me, I'm going to India and I'll buy all the Vedas, I'll study the Vedas. I said, Prabhu, what's the need of studying all the Vedas? Just read Bhagavad Gita. This is the gist of all the Vedas. But he was not convinced. I said, okay, no problem. So Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam is the gist. If we read this, make our life successful and go back to Godhead. So they talk about mostly, as I'm saying, Traigunya Vishya. Vishya means subject. Veda. In Vedas, the subject matter is what? 3 modes of material nature. Prabhupada called it golden chain, silver chain, and iron chain. Even if you go to Sarvloka, it's like a golden chain. You're not out. You're not liberated. You're just living in golden palace for now. And after 10,000 years or so, you'll fall down. Chede pode amritilokam vishanti. So Traigunya Vishaya Veda, Nistra Gunyo Bhavarjun. Hey Arjun, you become Nistra Gunyo. Go beyond these 3 gunas, even beyond goodness. Goodness is not very good. Goodness is good. Out of 3 modes, goodness is very good. But goodness is also going to keep you into the material world. So you have to go Nistra Gunyo Bhavarjun. Go beyond these 3 gunas. Nirdvando Nitya Sattvasto. So Nirdvando. Dvanda refers to Dvanda. As we know, 6 types of Dvandas. Nirdvando. You should not be disturbed with Dvandas. Nitya Sattvasto. You be situated in Sattva. Now here talking about Shuddha Sattva. Niryoga Shema Atmavan. Don't think about always gain and safety or defense mechanism, which we usually think about. Okay, 47, one of the most famous verse from Bhagavad Gita, especially for people coming from Indian background. Okay, you guys tell me this verse. You have done it many times. Okay, who wants to do this verse? Okay, do A, B, C, D. Rajesh Prabhu, do A. Karmanye vadhikaraste. Everyone knows this line.
You have right to perform your duty.
What does it mean? That's a translation, yes? You
Don't
have a right.
be lazy.
Don't be lazy. That's the 4th part. Mate sangosa karmani. Okay, do the B. Ma faleshu kadachan. Ma means ma suchaha. Ma faleshu. Ma means nahi. Ma suchaha. Daro mat. Ma faleshu. Kadachan. Kadachan means even thoda sa. Not even a small one. फल की चिंता मत करो. So you have a right to perform your duty. That means our part is to push for that job based on our sincerity. Whatever task is given by our Guru Maharaj, by our senior Vaishnavas, our task is not to achieve success or so-called success or failure. Because success is not what you get at the end, what you get after the work is done. What is the definition of success as per Shastra? The endeavor you put in that work, the sincere endeavor you put in the work, the integrity, the good intention which you have, that itself is success. What you achieve at the end, after you have put the best endeavor, that's inconsequential, isn't it? That's why it's called Ma Phaleshu Kadachan. Our control is in putting endeavors or in getting the result of that. Which one is correct? Rajesh Prabhu, when you write an exam, Bhakti Shastri exam coming, what is in your hand? How many marks I'm going to get? Can you control that?
No, Prabhu.
No, you can't. Just invite
It's up to
Ghanshyam
you.
Prabhu on a lunch prasadam. That may not work. What do you have control over, Rajesh Prabhu?
My practice and
My
study.
practice, right? So that's what we can control. We cannot control how many marks we're going to get. So in any exam or in any activity, we know. Sometimes, yeah, when we get success, we say, "Yay, मैंने कर दिया." I have done it. Actually, it's very childish. It's very, very childish. But as per Bhagavad Gita, which is very logical as well, karmanye vadhikarasya, our endeavor, our intention, our integrity, our sincerity, that is what we can do. And if we do the best in that, it says you're not supposed to be the best, you're just try your best. You don't try to become the best. I am the best in my community. No, I'm trying my best. Whether you're a squirrel, whether you're Hanumanji, Lord Ram loves both because both are trying as per their capacity. Okay, Ma Fareshukadachan, Ma Karm Fal Hetur Bhu, Ma Te Sangos Akarmani. So do not try. And what it's basically saying, your part is important. We are not saying that, but you're not the only one who's producing the result of that action. There are 5 aspects which produces the action, which we'll read in 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Okay. And last time, Mate Sangos Akarmani. Because I'm not going to get phala, so don't do my duties. No. So don't be attached to akarmani. Akarmani means not doing your activity. That is again mode of ignorance. So you must do your activity, but result, do the best, leave the rest. Okay. It's 8:27. I have to run fast. Okay, this is nice. This is the last section, verse 54 onwards. Arjun will ask one question, and very, very important question for all of us. Isthit praghashika bhasa samadhistasya keshava istadhi kim prabhaset kim asit vrajet kim. Who can translate this verse into a simple English or Hindi? Hari Gopal Prabhu. Simple.
Okay. Prabhu, in this, Arjun is asking the symptoms of a person who is Sthita Prajna. Sthita Prajna is a person who is balanced. And he's asking him, well, ka bhasha means how does he speak? Sthita Prajna se ka bhasha, how does he speak? Samadhi
Actually, bhasha refers to language. So he's asking about the language.
Language, yes.
So there are 4 questions Arjun is asking. One is ka bhasha. Bhasha means bhasha, Hindi bhasha, Marathi bhasha, Telugu bhasha, like that. Okay. Bhasha. Second question.
Samadhi sasya keshava.
That's not a question.
It's okay. Sthita di kim prabhashita.
Kim prabhashit. That's the second question. What does prabhashit refers to? How does he speak? Like in Hindi also, if you ask 2 people to read a similar paragraph, one from Lucknow, one from say Hyderabad, they will read it very differently, isn't it? Their accent will be different, their communication will be different. Delhi person will be reading differently, Lucknow people will be differently, Urdu ka touch hoga. So prabhashit, how does he speak what he speaks? So ka bhasha refers to language. You can say prabhashit, how does he speak? Okay. Yes, Prabhuji. Third question.
Kim asita.
Yes, Prabhuji. What does asit mean?
Asit means how does he remain like calm and composed?
So asit mane baithna in Hindi. If you translate word asit, so what does asit refers to? Literally here, how does he control his senses? Baithna means how does he control his senses? His senses does not get agitated. If they are sitting, they are sitting. kim asit. Fourth one,
Vrajeta kim.
what does that mean? Vraja mane.
Oh, how does he walk?
How does he walk? What does it mean? So this is a literal meaning, philosophical meaning. Harikupal Prabhu. Vraja. How does he walk around in this world which is full of temptations? Huh? When you go out in the world, in the city, downtown, you know, so many temptations are there, distractions are there. So how does he walk around? Huh? You cannot just sit in your home. You have to go to work. You have to do all those things. So Vrajit, how does he walk around? Is still controlling his senses, not getting distracted by those things. Okay. 4 questions. Ka bhasha, kim prabhaset, kim asit, Vrajit kim. All understand? 4 questions. Now, question number 1, ka bhasha. What is the second meaning? Ram Santosh. So, language, I said the first meaning. Please give me the second meaning, the philosophical meaning. No problem.
I'm not too sure.
No problem, Prabhu. Anyone else? Prema Mata? Bhasha? Guess. Krishna Vallabha Mata?
How he speaks?
I want more. Bhasha refers to symptoms, character. Huh? So bhasha also refers to bhashya. We have bhashya or we have tika, commentary of our acharyas, which we call bhashya or tika. So bhasha also refers to bhashya or description, and that refers to symptoms of characteristics. What are the characteristics of that person, which is isthita pragya? Now I forgot to explain the word isthita pragya. So pragya refers to pragya. Intelligence, thank you, Supriya Mata. And Sthita Pragya refers to, which is intelligence is fixed, not moving. Now, we all are very intelligent people, but the problem is we are Bahushakha here in Tasha. Our intelligence keep moving. This person is Sthita, baitha hua hai. He's not moving here. He's a guru. Guru means heavy. Guru does not definitely mean a spiritual master. Guru also means he's heavy. So he's Sthita Pragya. He's like, he has complete nishtha. He's completely, so he's not moving around. He's not a Kanishta Adhikari. He's a Uttam Adhikari. So it's Siddha Pragya. He's Siddha Pragya. He is Samadhistasya. Isthasya refers to again situated at one place. Samadhi, he has Samadhi. So now Bhasha refers to characteristic. Now this verse, sorry, question 1 is being responded by Krishna in how many verses? Who knows? Refer to your notes. Rajesh Prabhu.
255 ka bhasha.
You sure?
Yes.
Yes, thank you for being sure. So this first question getting responded in 255. Okay, go for it. 55, Rajesh Prabhu.
Krishna says like
You can
he
just
gives
say
up
in simple one, Prabhu. You don't have to read the whole thing. What are the 2 characteristics which is described by Krishna in response to ka bhasha? So prajahati yada kaman sarvan parth manogatan. Manogatan refers to man ke dwara. So in our mind we have so many desires, so many desires. Prajahati refers to he has given up all the desires coming out of mind. Now here obviously we are talking about the material desires, not spiritual desires. And the first characteristic, he has given up. It means he has given up the enjoying mentality. I'm not going to enjoy my senses. That's the first one. That's the first characteristic. Second is Atmanne Vatmana Tushta. And he's Tushta, he's Santushta, he's satisfied in what? Atmana. He's inside Santushta, not outside. We are seeking our Santushti where? Ram Santosh, outside. If I get this car, if I get this house, if I get this dress or whatever, I become this position, I become the president of United States of America, whatever, I'll become happy. No, he is Atmanne Atmana Tushta. He is self inside. So he has given up all the desire for sense gratification. He's happy inside. He is sthit pragya saduchate. Uchate means kaha jata hai. Is said to be sthit pragya. That is ka bhasha. Second question. Who will respond? Quickly. How many verses are given? What's the response? Kesha Prabhu, come on. Say it. So 2 verses, 56 and 57 are the response for question number 2. What was the question number 2? Kim prabhashet. Dukhesh anudigbanaha. Everyone knows this. Anudvigna. Udvigna means agitation. Anudvigna means not agitated. Dukhesh, when dukkha comes, We tend to become happy or sad. Anand Prabhu. When dukkha comes. Now you are a devotee, you will say, anything is fine. Okay, Prabhu, you are on mute if you are speaking.
Yeah, dukkha is obviously distress. So yeah, nobody's enjoys it.
Yes. But what is the opposite thing here for this person? Dukkhesh anudvigna manaha. But if you are a devotee, serious devotee, you will not be udvigna, you will not be agitated when dukkha comes. This is one symptom. Sukheshu vigat ispraha, Anand Prabhu. Vigat mane chala gaya. Ispraha mane desire, trishna. Sukheshu, he does not have any desire for sukha. Do we have?
We have.
I have. So based on these two lines, if someone calls you a devotee, just refer to 256. Huh? We are not devotees yet. It's a long way, long way. Dukkha comes. We all want to run away from dukkha. We want to embrace sukha. What happens? Exactly opposite. As Kesha Prabhu was saying, रात के बाद रात, दिन के बाद रात, रात के बाद रात. So devotee, very big thing. Devotee is a very, very big word. We are aspiring devotees, but being devotee is a big word. Okay. Vita, Rag, Bhaya, Krodha. What does this mean, Anand Prabhu? So Vita, Vigata, same thing. Chala gaya hai.
Yeah, rag is attachment. It says
Thank you.
rag. Krodha is anger.
Thank you.
Bhaya is fear,
Thank
obviously.
you.
And
Isthir Dhir
Dhir,
Okay, I'll
the
not
person
expand
who
on
is
these words.
dhira,
Yeah, he's a dhira.
steady.
So Isthita Dhira, Isthita Pragya, they're all same words. Devotees, same word. Huh?
Yes.
57. Yah sarvatra anabhi snehas. So again, when he achieve any snehas means again a favorable
Love.
thing. He does not become overjoyed. Yeah, I achieved a lottery for $1 million, whatever. Na abhinandati, na dvesti. And when the dukkha comes, unfavorable situation comes, he's not dvesti. Huh? He's not being dvesha. Oh, why did Krishna put me in this situation? No, he's happy. Now 58 to 63, this is the third question. What was the third question? Yes, Prabhu. So
Kim
Kavabhasha,
Asita,
Kim Asit. What does this mean, Lakshmi Mata?
control of senses.
Control of senses. So 58 to 63 is talking about control of senses. 58 talks about the kurma. Kurma refers to little kurma. Kurma avatar.
Tortoise.
Turtle. Kachua. Thank you. So as Kachua has a shell, when the threat comes, he withdraws all his senses under that shell, and no one can break that shell. So similarly, when a temptation comes for a bhakta, what he does, he withdraws all his senses and protects him. How do you protect it? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This is our shell. When we wear this shell of Krishna's remembrance, of Krishna's chanting, Krishna's seva, Krishna Nam, Krishna's association, devotee association, then Maya cannot touch. 59, very, very famous verse, Vishya Vinivartante Niraharasya Dehina. Basically, it's saying when you get a higher taste, then the lower taste automatically goes. Okay, let's move fast. 62, 63. There are 8 stages of fall down. So first is Dhyayate Vishyan Punsa. When you do dhyan means contemplation. Now Krishna is not saying Drashtva Vishyan Punsa. What does Drashtva and Dhyayato refers to? Who can say? Huh?
Drashtva is seeing.
Drashtva is seeing, and Dhyayato refers to?
Contemplating.
Contemplation. So what's the difference, Harigopal Prabhu? Why Krishna is using Dhyayato, not Drashtva?
So, Prabhu, seeing can have, for example, let's take Ajamal's story. He just saw the sight once.
Yes.
But
And
he
he got
went home and he kept meditating on the
Dhyayato.
same thing.
So Drashtva cannot be stopped. You cannot walk in the city blindfolded. Drashtva, you will do wrong things as well. But Dhyayato should not happen. The Dhyayato is the beginning of fall down, not Drashtva. Narad Muni also saw Nalkuber and Manigriva in a clothless state. He did not get agitated. When Ajamil saw, he got agitated. So Drashtra is not a problem. Dhyayato is the problem. So not if Drashtra has to be stopped, yes, stop if you can. But Dhyayato is the problem. So Dhyayato Vishyan refers to window shopping. ये ड्रेस कितना अच्छा लग रहा है I'm not shopping, Prabhuji. I'm just looking at it. And they are so good. They are actually implementing Bhagavad Gita. Ajao, come on. We're not charging any money. There's a fitting room. You come and just try it. Just try it out. And then it'll say big signs, sale, 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 sale. But you'll never get your size. That will be on full price. So this is called Dhyato Vishyan Punshaha. And when you do Dhyata of Vishya means sense gratificatory objects. Sangha seshu upajayate. Sangha, attachment. Upajayate means develop. Upajayate means janma. Upajayate. किसका जन्म होता है? Sangha, attachment. Then you get, अच्छा लग रहा है. They'll say a test drive. Rajesh, just do a test drive. You don't have to buy the car. But then while he's test driving, अच्छा है. कितने का है? How much it is? Sangat sanjayate kama. Kam आ जाएगा. Kam is desire. Now desire can be a small desire or big desire, but the car feels very good. The house feels good. The dress feels good. Kama, desire come. And when someone says, Anand Prabhu says, no, don't buy this car. This is not needed. For Krishna Seva, Krodhat comes. Kamat Krodho Vijayate. Whoever is stopped. Ravan bola, Marichi said to Ravan, do not aspire for Sita. If you want to be safe and sound, do not aspire for Sita. Go back home. Ravan got angry. He said, I'm going to kill you. You are going to stop me from my desire. I'm going to kill you. So anyone who stops us in our kama, he or she feels like enemy. So from kama, what comes? Krodha. Krodha dhavati sammoha. Sammoha, Prabhupada writes, perfect illusion. In Krodha, you don't know what you are saying, what you are doing. You just don't know. So Krodha dhavati sammoha. Sammohat ismriti vibhrama. Ismriti means memory. Whatever memories we have, say, memory of Shastra, memory of instruction of our Guru Maharaj, we just forget it. Ismriti vibhrama. Ismriti bhranshad buddhinasha. Buddhi works on Smriti. Buddhi goes on a Smriti, on a database, you can say, and retrieves all the good data, Keshav Prabhu. And say, what did Ajamil do? What did Vishnu Dutas do? What did my Guru Maharaj say? But your Smriti is lost. Then what will happen? Buddhi is also lost. Your database is corrupt. Virus is aa gaya. Buddhi is lost. And Buddhi nashad pranashyati. Nasht ho gaya. Nasht ho gaya. Okay, very nice. 65. Prasade sarva dukkhanam. If you get prasad, Prabhupada writes Krishna consciousness. When you get prasade, sarv dukkhanam hani rasya upajayate. Sanjay Vyas Prabhuji is here. He quotes these verses in his classes. So this is a nice one. Prasade sarv dukkhanam hani rasya upajayate. Prasanna chetaso hi ashu. Ashu refers to jaldi. The success rate is actually quick. Buddhi paryavastisate. Okay, I'll not do all these verses. 69 is beautiful verse. Ya Nisha Sarvabhutana. What does Nisha refers to? Iramata. Nisha.
So night time.
So what does Nisha here refer?
Darkness.
Okay, that's a literal meaning. Nisha. Nishachar. Jalchar. Hagchar. Hechari. Okay. So
The resident.
No, chara refers to chalna. Jal char, jal mein chalne wale, isthal char. Khechari, kha, akash. So Putana was a khechari. If you read in Bhagavatam, the word comes. Anyway, so Nisha refers to Rat, which is right, but the Rat means inactivity. So for a sadhu, what is Nisha? Means he is not interested in sense gratificatory activities. That's like a Nisha. He's not interested. When people going for party, Ira Mata said, I have to go to temple. Arre, pagal ho gaya. They will find temple as Nisha, and a devotee will find party as a Nisha. Amit Prabhu, Ira Mataji's Prabhuji and I was in a cruise, office cruise, and we both did not know that both are there. So for 2 hours we were so bored in the boat. What do you do? After 2 hours we met with each other, and then our boss was finding us at the exit. 2 hours we were just talking about Krishna. We were so happy in the boat. First 2 hours was miserable because they were enjoying the party and we were like, "Ek ship kab rukega?" So Nisha refers to a period of inactivity or interest of inactivity. For a sadhu, Nisha is all the sense gratificatory activity. There's like a Nisha. And for a materialistic person, what is Nisha? आनंद कृष्णा प्रभु मंदिर में बैठे रहते हैं. He keeps sitting in the temple. क्या हरे कृष्णा करते रहते हैं. एग्जाम, अच्छा भगवद गीता का एग्जाम होता है. Someone was asking, exam Bhagavad Gita, what does this mean? He's saying, how long do you take read Bhagavad Gita? 3 months? I said 3 year में खत्म नहीं होता. That also be running so fast. Okay, so you understand? Yasyam Jagrati Bhutani. So for a devotee, for materialistic, what is Nisha and what's the daytime? Daytime means activity.
Nishachar meaning Pret and Rakshasas, isn't it, Prabhuji?
Yeah, so Nisha में चलने वाले, Nisha means रात. रात में चलने वाले. That's like Rakshasas, Bhutas, Pretas. Huh? The Nishachar. So that char word comes with so many prefixes. Okay. Okay, let's go to chapter 3, our last chapter. Okay, it's 15 minutes. I'll do what I can do and we'll continue next week. Third chapter entitled as Karma Yoga. So Arjun is a bit confused because for past many verses he's explaining the Sthita Pragya, and he's asking basically to be peaceful, to not get involved in all these other activities, sense gratificatory activities. Duredam he aram karma. I think 249 or 248 Krishna says dur raho means stay away from avaram activity, inauspicious activity. So Arjun is confused. Should I fight or not fight? So he's asking Jayasi chet karma vaste mata buddhi janardana. So two words are used here, karma and buddhi. So you want me to do karma or buddhi? So he is thinking buddhi is higher. Buddhi means again staying, not fighting is higher. So he's saying tatkim karmani ghore mam niyojasi keshava. Ghor karma. Ghor karma refers to abominable karma. The karma which should not be done. Hey Keshava, Niyojasi, why are you engaging me in this ghor karma, means in yuddha? If you think buddhi is higher than karma. Now Arjuna is not still understanding Krishna's explanations. Yeah. This is a very famous verse. We should all know this verse. Karmendriyani sanyamya yaste is manasa ismar. Karmendriya refers to how many indriyas are there?
5 karma, 5 jnana.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Can you explain what are the 5 karmendriyas, Anand Prabhu? So karm indriya. Huh?
Yes, hands,
so
legs.
2 hands, 2
Yeah.
legs.
2
Yep.
legs.
Eyes. Now, eyes is a Gyanendriya, Prabhu.
Oh, sorry, yeah, the
Eye
voice.
does not do anything. Eye just sees and gives us Gyan.
And the
So,
sense of speech.
sense of speech. So 5 karmendriyas are there and 5 Gyanendriyas are there. What are the Gyanendriyas? We have eyes, we have nose, we have tongue as well. From tongue also we taste, we hear and we touch. So 5 karmendriya, 5 Gyanendriya are there. What are the 24 elements? Who can tell? 10 I've already covered.
5 objects of senses.
Object of senses refers to Rupa Ranga. So eyes wants to see something,
Yes.
So that form of seeing. Skin wants to touch something.
Yes.
Ear wants to hear some music, like that. Taste wants to tongue something, and nose wants to smell some flower or something nice. So they are the 5 sense objects. There are 15.
5 material
5
elements.
Panchabhutas are there. What are the Panchabhuta? Bhumir, Apo,
Bhumi,
Anano,
Rupa,
Vayu,
Vayu,
Kham.
Khammano, Buddhi,
So that 5 is there. And then 20 are there. What are the 4 more? Man, Buddhi, Ahankar.
Mind.
Man, Buddhi,
Mind,
Ahankar.
Man, Buddhi, Ahankar. And 24th.
Intelligence, false ego, and
Sorry, 24th?
Atma.
No, that 24th is more subtle nature. More subtle nature. 25th is Atma. And 26th is Paramatma.
Yeah.
Time is not the ingredient in that one. Yeah.
Okay.
So 24th, 25th, 26th. Okay, so this is a classification. Anyway, so Karmendriyani Sanyamya. Sanyama refers to he is not using his senses for sense gratification, but mansa smaran. But in the mind, he's constantly remembering that. So many times you see some so-called fake Babajis. So externally they do a lot of show off, that they are very great, but internally they are thinking about all the wrong things. Indriyathar Vibhunatma Mithyachara. He is known as Mithyachari. He's a fake person. Now, devotees may also succumb to some temptations. Are devotees also Mithyachari? Rajesh Prabhu. Devotees are not perfect. At least I'm talking about the sadhakas, not the perfect siddhas. So, are devotees also Mithyachari? Aspiring devotee. Okay, let's put it that way. Aspiring devotees are Mithyachari.
No.
Why? You're also that person also falling down. Why you're not calling him as a mithyachari?
Prabhu, the sincerity is there. Like, he's trying sincerely and is falling down. Versus in a
They also
mithyachara.
accept also.
Yeah. So, Rajesh Prabhu, can you please complete? And Harish Prabhu,
Yeah,
I'll just come.
they accept that, like they lack.
Yeah. So they feel guilt after falling down. And the mithyachari person does not feel a guilt. He feel accomplice. Yay! Today I fooled all the public. They all paid me money and they did not realize I'm such a fake Baba. So he feel guilty after succumbing to temptation, and that's why he's a struggling sadhaka. He's not perfect soul. So that struggling sadhaka, you cannot call it as a mithyachari. So there's a weakness and there's a wickedness. Which is better? Weakness or wickedness? Weakness. And then we should not blame for the weaknesses of others. We should try to support them, encourage them. Wickedness is to be condemned. A devotee should not be. Sometimes they are wicked. Wicked means I'm successfully fooling everyone. Okay. Sanjay Vyas Prabhu, quickly.
Prabhuji, can someone hide behind saying that their weakness is that they're wicked?
But then they are fooling themselves, Prabhu. This says, Indriyarthan Vimudhatma. That Atma itself is Vimuda. If you don't try to correct yourself or uplift yourself, then actually you're fooling yourself only. Your time will finish and you will walk out of this body.
Ji, Prabhuji.
Is it okay?
Thank you.
So you can fool me, Prabhu. You can fool the whole world. You cannot fool Krishna. You cannot fool nature. So at the end of the day, actually you're fooling yourself.
Ji, Prabhuji. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so at least devotee will feel guilty. No, I shouldn't have done it. I should not have said it. And then he tries to correct. He falls again. He tries and he prays to Krishna humbly. Please, Krishna, help. Guru Maharaj, help. And he tries and tries and tries. So one day Krishna will give the mercy. Okay, let's move forward. 3.9, this is also very famous verse. Yagyarthat karmanon yatra lokoyam karm bandhana. So basically, yagya. What does yagya refers to? Anyone? Yes.
Sacrifice for higher results.
Thank you. Sacrifice for higher results. What I would have enjoyed, suppose we offer ghee in the sacrifice. Can everyone go on mute? Thank you. I'm offering banana, some fruits, or ghee, or some grains into the fire. I could have enjoyed that, but we're saying na mama, idam na mama. So idam vasudevaya, idam na mama. So this is not for me. This is for Vasudev. This is for Krishna. So yajna, it's not just a fire yajna. Yajna is a principle. Yajna is also a name of Lord Vishnu. So yajnarthat refers to we should do the activity as a matter of sacrifice. You can go to your work, you can look after your family, you can do all those things, but as a matter of sacrifice. Through this sacrifice, I am pleasing Lord Vishnu. I'm coming out. But if you are not doing as a yajna, as a sacrifice, as for Lord Vishnu, that same activity will bind you. But for a devotee does not get bound even if they are living in a family situation, in a worldly situation, because for them every activity is for the pleasure of the Lord. This family is not my family, this is Krishna's family. So I'm looking after my family. I'm cleaning Krishna's house. I'm going shopping for Krishna. And my deities are there, my photos are there. So I'm going to cook bhoga for my deities. And that's very nice. These children are Krishna's children. So when your intention changes, the same activity does not bind you. It's saying, Tadartham karma konte mukta sangha samachar. You will become mukta by the same activity. So you should follow the principle of yajna, sacrifice. Devan bhavyatanyante deva bhavyantu parasparam bhavyanta shreya param vapsya. So with the devas, you should have a cooperation. So this is cosmic cooperation. You can say you do yajna for the devatas, and devatas will give back to you. 313, very important verse, very, very famous verse. Yajna shishta. So devotees consume only yajna shishta. Shishta means bacha hua. Whatever prasad we get. After the yajna, that is what devotees consume. They do not just consume without offering to yajna or Lord Vishnu. If they do that, muchante sarv kilbishai. Kilbishai refers to pap, sinful reactions. Sarv means all reactions. Muchyante means they get released from all sinful reactions. Why? Because they are eating or they are accepting. Ashnaha means khana, Sikar karna, yagya shishta. They are only accepting the remnants. So when we offer to Lord Vishnu, Krishna, Gopinath ji, whatever is left in the plate, we accept that. After Krishna has taken, Gopinath has taken. On the contrary, ye pachanti atma karanat. Pachanti means pachana, pakana, cooking. One who is doing atma karanat, like not for Lord Vishnu, not for yagya. Bhujante te agham papa. Agha sur, if you remember. So they are verily eating sin. So they're just eating sin. Although they may be vegetarian, the sinful reactions may be low, but they're still there. But for a devotee, the same eating activity can be liberating activity, not a binding activity. And that refers to all the activities, not just one. So even if when we buy a cloth, when we buy anything, we offer it to Krishna first, and then we take it as prasad. Okay, we'll leave those verses. There are many nice verses here. Yeah, 21. I'll take this one. This is a beautiful verse. I'm sure everyone knows this one. Yad yad acharati shreshtas tat tat evetaro jana sa yat pramadam kurte lokar sad anuvartate. So yad yad acharati shreshtas. So shrestha refers to all the big people in the society, celebrities, role models. Acharati means whatever behavior they show to the public. Public follows them. And that's why our role models has to be very high. If the role model is wearing torn jeans, everyone will be wearing torn jeans. They don't know what is right and wrong. They look up to them. So in our Vedic culture, our role models were like Mother Sita, Kunti Maharani, Draupadi Mata, Lord Ramachandra, Hanumanji. They were the role models, and society was so nice. Nowadays, role models, I don't even know the names. Some film stars, some sports celebrities, and whatnot. They are the role models. So whatever they do, they smoke. All the young boys and girls, they are smoking. Not sure how. So anyway, so the point here is our role models has to be very nice, and we should have correct role models. Yeah, this is nice. This Krishna is giving his own example of the verse 21. So verse 21, you can say there's a principle is given, and Krishna is giving example. Name partha se kartavyam. Hey partha, I have no kartavya, no duties to be performed. Trishu lokesh. In the all the three words, I have nothing to obtain. I have no duties to perform, but I still perform my duty, because if I don't perform my duty, Yadi hayyam na vartayam jata karma atandrita mam arthani vartate. Manusha partha sarsha. All the Manusha will follow me. And if I am not following my duty correctly, Manusha will get bewildered. And that's why we say when we have to follow in actions, we follow Lord Ram. Lord Ram came here to tell us, to all the humans, that this is how you should live your life. It says, Ramayana tells you how to lead in the life. Bhagavatam tells you how to live the life. Live means leaving this material world. And Mahabharata tells you how to live. So Ramayana tells how to lead, Mahabharata tells how to live, and Bhagavatam tells how to leave the world. Basically, Krishna and his incarnation and his devotees are setting up the right lighthouses for us. Sanjay Vyas Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, a quick question on Yad Yad Acharati Shreshthas. So whatever action great man performs, so Prabhuji, you were saying Bollywood personalities follow. So over there, we defined a great man as someone who many people follow, someone who's famous. Another definition of a great person could be someone who is in a leadership position or someone who has some position. So, but even a person who is in a position of importance, that person can also sometimes not do activities which are, how can I say, right.
Not as per standard.
So who is a great person? Is it based on their qualities that we should assign that this person is a great person because their qualities are very nice?
Yeah. So thank you, Prabhu. Very nice practical question. So basically, leadership does not mean you're a leader of, say, 100 people, 100 employees are working under you. Leadership means any position, any place where you can influence someone else. It says a person who does not even speak much influences, if I'm not wrong, Keshav Maharaj was telling in a class, 10,000 people throughout his life. So basically, you may be a father, you may be a mother, a brother, or son, you still influence the next person. So this is what it is. So you are a leader all the time, actually, all the time. People look at you, how you dress, how you walk, how you talk. Even when you go to temple, maybe not many people know you. You're not a so-called leader, but you're still a leader because people look at you. Isn't it, Kesha Prabhu? They comment, and sometimes they comment, you're like, what? Did I say like that? No, I didn't say like that. Huh? So leadership does not mean a position, a chair, but it means you're in a position where you influence others. Now, who is a leader? So, Prabhuji, we have to define that from Shastra. I can call myself a big leader, but that doesn't mean I'm a big leader or a leader. That's just my self-assessment. So the leader is one who is recognized as leader by the people. Is chosen by the people. I think Bhakti Srinath Maharaj was saying one time, in the current time, we have lack of leaders. Now, lack of leaders does not mean the positions are empty. Lack of leaders means lack of good leaders, which can be a good role model because we're all struggling. Anyway, big question. So, if you influence, you're a leader, Prabhu. Sanjay Vyas Prabhu. That's a short answer. Now, how you want to influence others, that's up to you.
Ji Prabhuji. And so Prabhuji, like if I have to look up to a great person, so I'm defining that great person based on their qualities.
Absolutely. And
Ji.
there are 26 qualities given in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Out of that, Prabhupada says the first quality, the foremost quality of the person, Krishnaika Sharanam. He should be taken complete shelter of Krishna. So there are 26 qualities, all are important. One quality, how much shelter this person has taken of Krishna, that defines his greatness. Like Prabhupada, one example, and there are many more. He had taken 100% shelter of Krishna in every situation. You can see Prabhupada's life. That's why he is the best leader.
Thank
Is
you
that
so much,
okay?
Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Krishnaika Sharanam. This Prabhupada writes, I think Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami also mentions that. So out of 26 qualities which should be present in a devotee, but Krishnaika Sharanam. How much Shastra he knows. He may not know so many Shastra. That's fine. He may not know good English. He may not look good. That's okay. Krishnaika Sharanam. How much Sharan he has taken of Krishna. That's most important. Okay. Let's move forward. Should I take next few minutes and finish this chapter? Is that okay? And we'll do 4, 5, 6 next week, plus talk about the exam. Okay, 27. There are only few more verses important. This is a very important verse. I'm sure everyone knows. Prakrite kriyamanani gunahi karmani sarvasha ahankar vimanatma karta aham iti manyate. So basically it's saying prakrite. Prakriti is doing everything. Prakriti here refers to 3 modes of material nature are the real doer. But ahankar, due to ego, vimunatma, the bewildered entities, he thinks, karta aham, I am the karta, I am the doer. So many times if he gets success or even failure sometime, he thinks, I am the doer, I am the failure. And that's why some people commit suicide, they go in depression and all those things. But actually work is getting carried by the prakriti. Then why do you get a reaction, Kesha Prabhu? Because you desired. And I think Vishwan Chakra Thakur or Baldev Vidyabhushan, one of them, they give the example of a woodcutter. A woodcutter desires, then he takes the axe and then he cuts the wood. So who's cutting the wood? Is the axe cutting the wood or the woodcutter cutting the wood? Woodcutter is desiring. So axe cannot work independently. Woodcutter has to hold in his hand and point in a particular direction n number of times. Then he will be able to cut the wood. But actually, who's cutting the wood? Axe is cutting the wood. So woodcutter represents what? Jiva desires, and then prakriti is the axe, and then jiva desires, and then he uses the prakriti, whatever is available to him or her, in a certain way, and then he get the result. Then axe will not be punished. Suppose his woodcutter was stealing wood from someone else's garden. So woodcutter will be punished. Axe will not be punished. So our desire, our intention should be correct. If they are incorrect, Prakriti will give us the reaction, not the modes of material nature. So it is due to Vimudhatma, bewildered soul. 31, 32, they're very nice. I'll just give one liner here. So Anutishanti Manavaha, if you situate in Krishna's instruction, like whatever Krishna is saying, you follow that. If you have Shraddha in that, Muchante Tepi Karmavi, you will come out of the bondage. If you follow the instruction of Krishna with faith, you will come out. On the contrary, Yatve Dabbe Abhyasuyanto, Nanutishanti Mematam. If you do not follow the instructions of Krishna, you are doing abhyasuyanto. That means you have some envy towards Krishna or the instructions of Krishna. Sarva Gyan Vimudastan Vidhi Nashtan Achetasaha. Your consciousness will be achetasa, means misdirected, and all your jnana will be destroyed. That means you don't have jnana because you don't have faith in the instructions of Krishna. You don't like it. Okay, this is a very famous section, last section of this chapter. Arjuna vacha atken prayaktoyam papam charati purusha anichannapi varshraya balad iva niyojataha. So Arjuna is asking to Krishna, ataken prayaktoyam papam charati purusha. Many times, even if we don't want, it feels like baladiv, someone is forcing us, forcibly engaging us in doing sinful activities. Now, no one is forcing you, actually it's our own mind. When we have a weak mind, we get forced to do. Sometimes you would have heard, I didn't want to do this criminal activity. I was just angry. And that's how I did it. So in that mind said he did it like that. So anichanapi, ichha nahi thi. Hey Vashneya, hey Krishna, my dear Krishna, please tell me how we get involved in papam, in sinful activities, although it feels like we didn't want it. So it's something is impelling us. So Sri Bhagavan says, Kama Esha, Krodha Esha. So what are the two things? Which is Kama and Krodha. So Kama is lust, Krodha is anger. And they are Rajo Gun Samudbha. Samudbha refers to Utpann hote hain. They get produced. They come from where? Rajo Gun. When we get in association of Rajo Guna, mode of passion, this Kama and Krodha just comes up. And then Mahashano Mahapapma. Vidhi Enam Iha Varinam. Then we are sort of forced to do Mahashano Mahapapa, great sinful activities. Vidhi. Vidhi means to know. Iha Varinam. You should know that they are our enemy. So who are our enemy? Not outside. We may call our neighbor is our enemy, our relative is our enemy, our family member, our boss is our enemy. Actually, they are not the enemy. Who are the enemy? Kama and Krodha. Where do they reside? Inside us. 38, Krishna gives three analogies. Dhume na vrete vahinir yatha darsho malene cha yathol bena vrto garbhas tatha denedam avratam. So three types of living entities are covered with 3 degrees of lust. So 3 examples are given: plant, animals and humans. In humans, the example is given as fire is covered by smoke. So the smoke has a very, very thin layer. So a proper blowing, again, blowing means blowing from Shastra, from Guru. The Agni can be seen. Your real consciousness can be awakened. A mirror covered by dust. This is the example given for animals. For an animal to become Krishna conscious is very hard. But or the embryos covered by the womb. This is the example for trees. For trees to become Krishna conscious is very, very hard. So these 3 analogies are given. They are covered by different degrees of lust. And what do they do? Avratam jnanam etena jnanino nitya varina. Their avrat. Avrat means dhak lena, cover. They cover the jnana. So every living entity is a jnani. In a pure Krishna conscious state, every living entity is jnani. They are pure souls. But what happens? This lust covers our jnana, covers our knowledge. Then we lost our knowledge, so forth. This is nitya varina. Nitya means always vary. So they are not just enemy in this birth. They will be enemy if you don't get liberation. In the next birth, even if you become Devta, these enemies reside. Indra also gets angry sometimes. He does some abominable things. Brahmaji also sometimes get bewildered. So they are nitya vary for all the conditioned souls. Kam rupena konte dushpurenan alenecha. So they are just never satiated. Where do they reside? Indriyani, Mano, Buddhir. 3 places Krishna is saying they reside. Indriyani, senses, Mano, mind, and Buddhi, in our intelligence. Asya Adhishthanam. Adhishthan means sthan, place. Where does your enemy reside? In 3 places. Indriya, senses, mind, and intelligence. They reside. So now this does not come from outside. Many times we blame outside people who have triggered our lust. Actually, it's not outside people. The lust is inside us already. The outside thing may trigger our own lust. It's not someone else's lust. So we should not blame people outside or things outside. How do you control? Now, the last section 41, 42, 43 is how to control that lust. Tasmat tam indriyan adav. Adav means in the very beginning. Hey Arjun, in the very beginning, you should niyamya. Niyamya refers to control. Niyamya, sanyam, the same words. Control your indriya from the adav, from the very beginning. So don't let them go too far. If the horses have gone too far, very difficult to control. If they're just going, you say, come here, and he will come back. So the very beginning. Pap manam prajahinam jnana vijnanashram. So when very beginning, control your indriya. And now he's saying, how do you control your indriya? Indriyani parani ahur indriyabhya param manah manasastu para buddhir yo buddhe parthasu saha. So how many hierarchies are given? Indriyani, like working senses, are higher than ahu, than the dull matter. Indriyabhya param manah, who is higher from indriya senses, manah. Man should control the horses. So you remember that Katha Upanishad analogy with Prabhupada gives. Horses are the senses, rain is the mind, and the chariot driver is the intelligence. So who should control the manaha is the buddhi. So buddhi is higher than manaha. Yo buddhe parthasusaha. Saha refers to soul. Soul is the, in that chariot analogy, is the person sitting behind in the chariot. He is the soul. He is the passenger. So passenger should tell the driver, tell the buddhi where he wants to go. Buddhi will control the reins accordingly, and rain will control the senses accordingly. Another analogy given, okay, I'll not say that, it's 9:10. So this is how the hierarchy is. Evam buddhe param buddha sansthabhyat atmatmana jai shatru mahabaho kam rupam durasadam. Conquer this insatiable enemy known as lust. Okay, let's stop here. Um, just done main verses. Something still left behind, but yeah. Next week we'll do 4, 5, and 6. So these 3 chapters actually were very big. Next 3 chapters are relatively smaller, so we'll do that. We'll talk about the exam. Just in general, where is Yash Prabhu? We can stop the